Hey everybody, I'm back and I have a wonderful reading for you that's about to get ready to come up. Um, if you notice around the places where you live, wherever you may be, you know that the energy has been real high. It's been a lot going on in the world, and if you're like me, you're taking note. So I've already asked God to cover me as I go through this reading for the collective, and we're going to see what's going to come out. I pre-shuffled the Moonology, and I asked Spirit, what should the reading be about? What do you want me to come out with? And this is what came out. The end of a tough cycle approaches. That could be past, present, or future. In my case, it was last week. The end of a tough cycle. And if you looked at my other reading, you would know that I was discussing, and Spirit was channeling through me to tell me that this is a transitional point for a lot of people. So the end of us, this is what it's about, the end of a tough cycle. Everybody's sort of going through these endings. But in that, you need to know that your hard work is paying off. You being steadfast, you being authentic, you being you being real, it's all going to pay off. So if you're in a hard time right now, you're trying to figure out why these things are happening to you, it was designed this way so that you can learn what you need to learn and teach what you need to teach, and to show up where you need to show up. Know that your work that you're doing is not in vain. Some things may need a little tweaking, some adjustments. You may have to adjust some of the things that you do on a daily, whether you're going through a relationship or a job or anything like that. It's going to be some things that's going to require you to do some tweaking, and don't let your pride get in the way. That's in Leo. And we're about to get ready to go into Leo season, so that's important for somebody to know. As you go into the season, don't get too cocky. Don't be cocky. Let it flow in. Let it flow in. Your commitment is being tested at this time. Your commitment is being tested. And at the bottom of the day, Spirit wants you to look at the bigger picture. You got to look outside of the scope that you're accustomed to looking at. We as a society of people, we've gotten to the place where we tend to be more tunnel vision. You got to open up your mind to the bigger picture, the things outside of what you just see straight ahead. You have peripheral. Those are extra senses to help you get a full view of everything that's going on around you. You got to open up your spirit to a certain degree so that you can receive those energies of what is coming from the sides. Because see, you could already, you can have about to get in a fight with somebody and your enemy is right there in front of you. You're going straight at them. But you forgot about the friends that are on the side. So look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture, because you miss those friends. Now you're not only dealing with the enemy that's in front of you, you got to deal with the compadres, the side pieces. And for some of you, you may have some side pieces that's coming at you. So take that as it resonates. But in the end, it's a win-win. You're going to win. And it has the scales of Libra in there. So energy is in Libra. This energy is coming out of Libra. There's a lot of energies coming from Libra. And we are in Saturn's retrograde, like I said earlier, excuse me. We are in the Saturn retrograde, and that's setting the house in order. So there's a lot of things being judged right now. There's a lot of karma being issued out. So take all of that as it resonates. And I want to remind you that this is for entertainment purposes. If you have problems in your life and you need help, I ask that you seek out the proper authorities for the issue. Take things as they resonate, and you know what's up. This is your boy Insight, and I got great messages. So the main thing here is transitions and cycles ending. That world energy, right? So we're talking about this world energy. My cat, she looking at me like, what the world are you doing? Why are you messing with me? Let's go to the Light Oracle here. Haven't used this deck. How about this deck? Like last year, probably. It's so pretty. Because it's so creamy. I don't want to mess it up, but it's beautiful. When I pulled this out, Dark Night of the Soul. So some of us are in a place where we're making decisions. Like I told you, these cycles are ending. Dark Night of the Soul. Dark Night of the Soul energy is out here with these cycles ending. So that means that a lot of people have been going to the crossroads lately. And I told you, it's a shift. It's a shift going on. It's a shift going on. She just gnawing on my side. Hey, girl. The power of the divine masculine. The divine masculine have many things going into it, especially that the alchemist, the magician. So it's a lot of magician energy that's in play here. You have the power to manifest good endings and bad ones, because we're in the end of these cycles. So I hope that you all are taking into account things that have happened in the past. 1111. Angel number 1111. And look at those eyes. That energy that's flowing off of this card. I'm going to see what that means right there. That's something that's telling me that is very, very, very important. Now, why are you up there trying to dip my side? Oh my goodness, my cat. She is all over my side over here. I'm sorry. I am so sorry, y'all, but I don't know, but it's like she's okay, girl. There you go. You want some attention, I guess. This, I guess it's an 11. This is the first time I've ever seen this card ever come out this deck. I didn't even know it. Okay, so 111111. The universe is speaking to you through messages in the number from noticing 1111 to the repeating number pattern or a single number that catches your eye again and again. Information is being transmitted from the creative universe intelligence to your cellular awareness. You may also be consciously aware of feeling and energetically healing That occurs when you receive these healing transmission number frequencies. You are tuning in to the frequencies of the universe. That means you are tuning in. You are starting to feel what's going on. You're feeling these cycles end. The universe is talking to you through numbers and patterns and numeric signs. Numbers and energies, medicine, particular frequencies. They are particular frequencies in the universal language of love that helps you to heal your body, mind, and soul. They guide you on the journey, on life's journey, and help you feel closer and more loved by the universe. There are no negative numbers, only energies that are natural for you. Therefore, they may seem positive and easy to accept. And these energies that require you to grow to become more comfortable and accepting of their messages. Although your intuition may give you other insights about numbers and what they personally represent, it's is valuable and worth noting. Let me just go, because it's a lot about this right here. It's a whole lot. So, with these cycles ending, guess what? You got to make sure that you have unconditional love in it. For the good, the bad, and the ugly. You have to make sure that you have unconditional love. I'm going to pull a few more cards from this deck here. Let's see what else you got, Spirit. That one sort of threw me off. But there's powers coming in. God, you know what? I just see how God is just changing things up for people, changing things up for me right now, and I know that it's doing the same thing. The universe is just making a big difference in your life right now. Initiation by air. Those winds are blowing. Those winds are blowing. The winds are blowing. That's what's coming to me. People may be intimidated by you because you have a fierce presence. That means your energy is high. Your energy is really high right now. And when I tell you, when you put darkness and light together, one can't stand the other. So your energy is so high to where it's messing with other people. You are truly giving people a hard time just being in their presence. And there's a dark angel. See, it's amazing, a fierce presence. And I just said your energy is so high, light and dark. Watch out for these negative energies that are about to get ready to come your way, or they may have already happened. But just know that you need both to balance out. Each one of them have to be in their respective place. Like I told you, everything that's good have a little evil, and everything that's evil may have a little good to it. And this is you, the star child. That's you. I hope that you had a great day today as you were going through. I hope that you had a great day today. And that everything is working out for you in the world that we're living in. I'm just keeping the messages really, 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 really simple today. So I'm using my Kipperish deck from Intuitive Kev. Let's see who are these energies, and why are they out here? What are their, like they say, state your purpose. I remember a lady said, state your purpose. Let's see, can we get them to state their purposes and see why they're out here doing what they're doing. I'm gonna just start off with three cards. One turned over and two came out. This is the first card that came out. I'm just looking at it here. The veil. So with the veil card, I just feel like something was hidden from you, and the cycle closed. There could have been some spying, or people going back and talking behind your back. And this came from this sound like my situation too, with a karmic masculine, a person, and energies go both ways. It can be a man or a woman. Don't get it twisted. Because people operate out of these energies. It's not talking about a specific gender, sex, or whatever you want to call it. And then you have the third party stitch. So that means that this karmic masculine had people working with them to bring these cycles to an end. They were hiding behind a veil or an illusion. And if you think about it, that's that. When you think of illusions in the metaphysicals is also like I like how Intuitive Kev say the bippity bop. They threw up the illusion, the bippity bop. Hello. It could be like an introduction to your cycle. You starting a new cycle, like hello, how are you? I'm here with, when you turn on a cell phone and say, an iPhone, it says, hello. Yeah. It greets you. So you could be greeting a new time in your life. So, and that's like new beginning, end of cycle, new birth, new beginnings, imprisonment. Somebody could be going to jail, or somebody could be imprisoned spiritually or in their minds and their heart, closed off. And it's amazing how it's going, and it's up under this karmic masculine in the veil. It's like they're connected almost. Destruction. It could be that this was the plan to destroy Starseed. Knock you down a few pegs. See where your life is going to go. Let's see, Spirit. What else do you have? Destruction. It can also be an ending. Think about it. Usually if you saw the tornado on here, usually when people see tornadoes and the destruction after, they think it's the end, but they don't understand that life do go on. I'll say it like that. So I look at that as being like an ending. Holy Spirit, show me what you have for me to see. Thank you for your covering. Abandonment. People walking away from whatever this ending is, just walking away. Some people are about to get ready to walk out of your life, and you have to be willing to accept it and stand on your own. Let's see, anything here? Oh, yep, I knew I heard something. A thief, along with jealousy, and this is tied to the thief. They were jealous, so they'll steal from you. They're jealous, and they want what you have. May not be material. Sometimes it can be the spiritual gifts that you have. Everything isn't always a pinnacle. Some things are energetically still your energy, what you have, the good things about you. It's trying to steal your joy, trying to steal your peace. Right? Right. People will do those things to you. And this is an Ice King. This is a specific person. This Ice King is very jealous. This Ice King is a thief. They will abandon you. They're very destructive. And they're trying to hold you with the imprisonment. They try to hold you to a certain way of thinking, a certain way of living. telling you that you can't make it, or that's what I'm getting. False documents. They're putting them lies out. This king is putting, this ice king is putting lies out. Cold person, very cold. Well, right behind it, false narrative. And those words can be very destructive. It's like they're trying to set you up almost. Or somebody may have been set up. I know this week I was set up. But, take it as it resonate. Confusion and illusions. Trying to evade you so that you won't know which way it's coming from. Those illusions, the veil that came up earlier. Yeah. And then it says real love. Real love. Spirit put out real love. I always say go back to your first love. But actual money just came up. So I think that somebody's trying to block something from you. I mean, some entity or some energy is trying to block something from you. To bring in a flow. Actual money. Clout. Things that brings prosperity to you. Somebody's trying to basically take that away. Take it as it resonates. It could be a male, female. It could be a boss. It can be mom, daddy, brother, sister, cousin. Up here trying to basically take away the blessings that are there. And that's the main energy, your blessings. The blessings and the blessings are what you need. It's the tool you need to be able to prosper. You're not only yourself, but to make your impact in the world. It's not always about a dollar bill that's coming into your hand, but it can also be your influence. Do you follow me? It can be your influence. So I feel like with this awakening card being at the bottom of the deck, your ancestors are waking you up, and you're seeing all of this go down. And you feel this, and you see it. They don't want you to see this, but you are very much aware of what's going on. And that's followed by my boy, Intuitive Kev. So that means I must be saying something right. Spirit is using me to channel to you. I must be saying something right, as when I see this card come up, this is like a divinity card, like the divinity card. I would say that this is confirmation. If you ever see his readings, he's spot on. So you're awakening right now, or you have already been awakened. And what they didn't know is that you already had this, because Spirit was already telling you and leading you and counseling with you as you slept, as you meditated. Spirit was already telling you everything what was coming to you, and what your enemies and what those adversaries were trying to do to you. It could be a twin flame, somebody that you connected with in a past life. It can be those things right there that are trying to rock your blessings. Yeah, rock your blessings. And I'm not talking about a foundational rock. They want you to join in some kind of commitment with them. False documents. This is coming back over false documents. Somebody could be trying to get you to sign something that you don't need to sign. So if I was you, I would look over everything. If somebody's trying to get you to sign something, make sure you read it. Make sure you have an understanding. Don't just glance through it, read it. And if they're trying to rush you to do it, say, I will wait until another day where I can have time to review over these documents. To make sure, because they can be making you sign a non-disclosure. And I'm feeling that right now. I'm seeing non-disclosure coming up for something, something that people don't want to tell. Oh my goodness, and look here, we fell out here. And this divine masculine and endings card. It's a push towards an ending. This is spirit closing out the cycle. I told you cycles are ending. These cycles are ending. And it could be with a divine masculine. Or divine masculine is trying to separate from a situation that no longer serves the divine masculine energies. Somebody is being blocked. Most High is blocking something out. Right? Something is being blocked out. And it's, you know what? And then it's like prosperity. Pentacles are coming up. Rich girl. Because you have something coming to you. You have something coming to you. And the thing is, you have to understand that negative things, people, energies and stuff, when you have something great coming into your life and they see the greatness in you, they have the tendencies to try to block you. But when they block you, they don't know that universe is already turning it back around, especially when universe loves you, when God loves you, when these energies love you, when you just attract goodness and you only put out goodness. They are blocking themselves. And if you go to church, they say you can block your blessings. I've just told somebody today, I said there's been people digging ditches. And if you listen to Mississippi Mass Choir, when they say, it came from Dorothy Love Coates, but the Mississippi Mass Choir went back and redid one of her songs that says, I'm just holding on. And it's in the quote unquote in it, the song has a part of a verse that says, Satan is busy stirring up wrath, gathering stones to block my path. The enemy inflicting all the hurt he can by throwing his rocks and hiding his hands. You dig one ditch, you better dig two, because the trap you set for me just might be for you. So people are putting out these ditches, trying to block your blessings, and they just don't know that they're blocking themselves. This card just flew way over here. Your hard work and efforts are paying off. They're paying off. You're in your North Node. This didn't come out reverse. This came out straight up. North Node. That means or if you need to get into your North Node, get into your North Node. Have faith. Because your achievements are on the way. This is a change that has been designed. Not designed, that was already promised. This change, so you can reach these achievements, this rich girl, that can be energy going both ways. Divine feminine, you're on the pathway, or you've been put on a pathway. Follow the star. Adversity comes when you're going in a direction that you need to go into. Or sometimes adversity comes so that you can follow the path that you need to go. That's all that is saying right there. That's all that is saying to you. You are on the right path. This came up sideways. Move on. Transition. A lot of this transition, remember, have faith and just move on. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. Get away from that manipulation. And it can be coming from a nice guy. Somebody you think that was in your corner. Male or female. But you just don't know in the backlight or at that job or whatever. You was at a church and, and I ain't talking about Christians, so don't come up here trying to beat me down about it. But when people are trying to manipulate you, pull those strings, come out of that manipulation. Wanting you to believe something that they believe so that they can have their way with you. No, it don't work like that. It don't. I'm going to take these last two and I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck and then we're going to move on. Because all they doing is putting out negative energies into you, attachments, lust, voodoo. That's that spell work. Negative energy. Be careful how people speak over you. That's all that is. Overall, with this spirit, overall, oh geez, this is a long message right here. Overall energy. Mature woman and divinity both came out. You're being guided. It could be by a mature. You know what you're being guided by a feminine energy through these transitions. Just because you see this doesn't mean like a physical death, but this is the end of a cycle, and you're being guided, divinely guided. Yes, you are, because you are just that important. Not only to this world, but to the spiritual world, God, and everything that God in. Oh, okay. Everything that God has for you. And you got people here that wants to take everything away from you. That's the crazy part. People want to get up here and take things away from you because it's meant for you. That's physically. Spiritually, you got these demons and all of these bush head things running around here trying to get up here and sap your energy dry. People up here trying to sap the life out of you. You don't let that happen. You need to make sure that you are listening. Go outside in nature and make sure you listen. Just look at the signs that are around you. Take it as it resonates. We got to go from the New Orleans deck here. Some of you may need to heal. Healing music came out at the bottom of the deck. Healing music. Go listen to some music, some meditation music, or whatever music makes you happy. Let's see what this deck has to say. Which occurrences are coming out that may resonate with you. So, Spirit, show me the things that I need to see for the collective, and give me the tongue to say the right thing to them in explaining. Give us clear understanding on what is to come, or what we're going through now and what we need to do about it. This one's sort of up here, so I'm going to start with this one. This is about your abundance. This cycle ending, this is about your abundance. And I guess it's to see, like, which direction are you going to go with this? Which direction are you going to go? What path are you choosing? What path are you really choosing for your abundance? You have a decision to make when it comes down to it. Because somebody don't want you, something don't want you with. I'm not going to say somebody, but something. Look, create your own reality. That reality, that means that you speak into this world, the existence, what you want to exist and what you want to go away. And make sure you do it in a pure heart. Growth. There's growth, and it's growth coming on the way, but take a step back and reflect on these cycles closing out. Look and see what worked for you and what didn't work for you, and what do you want to see to come out? What do you want to come out in your future? What do you want to manifest into your life? This elusive, that energy is trying to follow you. Elusive priestess. Trying to block you. because you're just that powerful, you're just that strong. But the Most High is giving you spiritual knowledge. You feel it and you see what's going on around you. You know what's going on around you. So don't be afraid of the call. Your ancestors are calling out to you, and they're covering you and they're protecting you. They're protecting you from this earthly hurt, harm, and danger, but spiritually, they're fighting through all of that too. They're making sure that you're good down here and over there. As it is above, so is it below. I'm going to pull from the tarot. I just want to see what comes out. I'm not trying to do heavy clarifications and stuff like that. We're just going to just take whatever spirit has. And we're going to see what spirit has to say. We're going to do a 3-card. And if it comes up to clarify, if I'm hearing clarify, we'll clarify. Look at you. You look real good today, by the way. I just want you to know that you are spectacular. And don't you let nobody get up there and tell you nothing no different. You are everything that you need to be. And it's amazing, at the bottom of the deck, look what came out. The Sun card in the upright. That's everything being revealed, happiness, joy. Yeah, that's coming out of this cycle. That's what you're going to receive. And right up under it, it's the Knight of Cups with an offer. Right? It has this 3 of Hearts, 3 of Swords up under here. But I think that's dealing with a decision. That's why I said the decision is yours with this Knight of Cups energy right here. And that's in Scorpio, Pisces energy. So whatever, it's going to be a head over heart, heart over head. I prefer that you go head over heart. That means be logical in the decision that you make. Don't let your heart get too much into it. Because, see, when you make the right decision, because, see, somebody's in this stagnated energy with the devil. Somebody is being held and you're coming out of this devil energy right here. This is what's happening. You're moving, because this reading is about you transitioning and moving from one place to another. And I'm not saying it's a physical death, but it can be a spiritual death. You're moving out of the devil energy. Let me see. Can I clarify this devil that just popped out? Spirit, please. And thank you. Please show me what I need to see with this devil energy. Why is it here? Why is this devil energy here, Spirit? The Emperor. Protection. You got protection around you from this devil energy. Something that's whatever is trying to hold you, or whatever that's held you in the past, it's all coming to light, and it's all being revealed. They're trying to hold the devil's been trying to hold this emperor. But let me tell you this, that with this emperor energy being out here, there's protection there and there's authority. The devil has something to answer to. That divine energy, that divine love, right? We have the lifting these restrictions with the 3 of Wands, being restricted, obstacles being in your way. All of this with the cycle ending. That's all being lifted right now. And what Spirit is telling you to do is the 7 to 1. Stand your ground. It's been a lot of people talking about standing your ground. Right? Stand your ground. Don't let nothing bother you. You know, things hurt, but at the same time, you believe what you believe. Stand on your beliefs. People are going to get up there and they're lying on you already. You got to be truthful to not only yourself, but the truth is always, the facts change, but the truth will always be there. Don't let nobody change you. Ooh. Okay. I believe it. Yeah, that devil energy is just putting you in this hangman energy. Being stuck. Not, just sort of wavering around, uncertain about where you're going. Stand your ground. And know that that your angels are around you, protecting you with that emperor energy. Because you have sudden changes, transition. They're happening. Your ancestors, God, the universe, Jehovah, whatever you call God, is pushing you through. It's pushing you to the separation and rejection of the Two of Cups being in reverse. Yeah, that Cancerian energy. This right here is a separation, being pulled away from all of that negativity. You're being separated from all of that stuff that was up there stagnating you, slowing you down. You're being pulled away from it. And also, you are getting clarity with the 7 of Cups being in reverse. That means everything is pouring out of those cups. That means that all the gossip and lies, it's about, you better get some, in other words, the tea is pouring. Let's just say it like that. The folks got their pinky fingers up like this and pouring the tea out. You're getting clarity. You're getting clarity. What's at the bottom of the deck? The King of Cups. That's a very loving person. And it's coming from a loving person. That cycle is, these cycles, this Ten of Swords, you're coming out of this Ten of Swords reverse energy. Everybody's stabbing you in your back. That karmic female, karmic feminine, and karmic masculine energies. These energies and entities and like Intuitive Care say, all these flying monkeys and bop face folks around here doing things to people and lying on them. Yeah, the truth is coming out. The truth is coming out. Spirit is calling you to make sure that you remain balanced. If you're not balanced, go and ground yourself. Be centered with yourself. Yeah. That's what Spirit is telling you to do. These cycles, this is happening this week, and it started last week. It started when Saturn went into retrograde. And it's all the way this is going all the way up through November. So you're going to see, you already saw at the beginning of the year, the stuff with a certain mogul and these troops coming out from retrogrades with Pluto and all of that, and Mercury retrograde coming up. That ain't communication is going to be coming through. Folks going to get flipped out of this right here. This mouth is telling a lot this year. So you need to take it as it resonates, and you need to make sure that you are on the receiving end. No, I'm not going to go through this. Not this deck right here, no. Not this one, not today. Let's get some closing. Let's get some closing oracle here. Soul family, calling your tribe. You don't have to do this alone. Yeah. Know that you don't have to stand alone in this. If you need help, Call. Call your family. Call your friends. The ones you can truly trust. You know who they are. Calling it's not only your spiritual family, but some physical people too. The ever unfolding rose, cracked open, is happening for you. Cracked open is happening for you, not to you. So that means that this cycle that's closing out, it's not happening against you, it's happening for you. Some things are happening for your good. Some things are happening so that you can move on and go on to the next level in your life. Some people, the stagnated energy that came up in the tarot, somebody's trying to hold you back. Don't let them hold you back. You keep right on pushing. Keep right on moving, because you got Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying the foundation, and this is divine plan. This is already, even if you wanted to do something about it, it's gonna happen, or it already had happened, and it's a part of the plan. So whether you like it or not, it's gonna be this way regardless. Just go with the flow. Go with the process. Keep it moving. Don't be intimidated by progress and growth. The priestess. How are you being called to step in and lead? Some of you may be missing your calling. You know what you're supposed to do. The priestess, they have a sixth, seventh, eighth sense about them. So with that, you've been called to, you know what's going on. How are you showing up in this? How are you really showing up? Protection. Call back your power, cut cords, soul retrieval. That means that things that are not serving you, let it go. Let it go immediately. Call back your power. Protect yourself. Obsidian is good. Hematite is good. Certain herbs are good. Some folks say that's, they say that's bippity bop, but it may be some good bippity bop for you. And then you have soul family, calling your tribe. Oh, look, this came back up. Because I shuffled it back in, it came back out. This was at the bottom of the deck. What's behind at the bottom of the deck now? Starseed. What lights you up? Your starseed. Starseed came out twice in this reading. 2 times is a charm. You should know who you are. You're not garbage. You're not trash. You have been called in this season for a certain purpose. Very specific. And you know what it is, priestess. You know exactly what it is. And it's in a time like this because you're needed. You know how they have the draft with the military? You was already pulled before you were even born. And you didn't know it. But now, your number is up. And these messages are for you. What are you going to do with them? Sit on them? Or are you going to use them to your benefit? I was looking at one more. I'm just going to go random over here. Let me see here. I'm just going to pull a random deck out of. I got so many decks. Oh my God. Okay. Not that one, not that one, not that one. Not feeling nothing off of that one. We'll go to the Magic of Marvel Oracle deck. We'll end out, and I'm going to give you an affirmation after this from the self-care. I have to read out of this book to help with this right here. Okay, this one came out. Miss Marvel. I am part of something bigger. Know that you're a part of something bigger. This is coming from your angels, your ancestors, those people that left here, people that was gone before you got here. They're looking over you. So know that you are a part of something bigger. Like I told you, look at the bigger picture. Remember, bigger picture. Oh, this flipped over. Squirrel girl. When the wilderness calls, I listen. That means it's time for some of us to go back and reconnect. And you know what I mean with nature. Reconnect with nature. And Hawkeye, ready, steady, and go. Keep it moving. Go. This cycle is ended. Let's get on through. Let's close the cycle out and come on in with this new beginning, this fresh beginning. What has been promised to you. You don't have to stay in no old cycle and with people not appreciating you. You've been called to go on to something bigger, better, and greater. Self-care. This is this deck right here is giving out affirmations and reflections. So let's just see inspiration. Yeah, let's just see what Spirit is saying to us today as a collective, and we'll just go from there. And we'll just round for the beginning of, well, this is the beginning of the week. So this is Sunday, the very first day of the week. Everybody thinks it's Monday, but it's really Sunday. So we have inspiration is coming out. Some of us need inspiration. Can I get like 2 more, Spirit? For the collective. Can I get 2 more? Please and thank you. Thank you, please, and thank you. If that one is all you want, oh, okay. Gave me a couple. Okay. I'm going to be brief with these. So we got a whole bunch of reflection because you ended the cycle. Give you something to reflect on. And that's like 3 reflections and 2 inspirations. So let's go with we'll put the reflections in the middle and the inspirations at the beginning and at the end. So the first inspiration, it says, have patience with all things, but first of all, with yourself. Write down ways which you can be more patient with yourself. Keep this list handy to reference when needed. Reflection. For one who finds joy within self, rest satisfied within self, and whose life is dedicated to self-realization, there remains nothing further for that person to accomplish. How was your quality of life improved since you began your self-care journey? Reflect on and celebrate your progress. In this transition, celebrate you. Celebrate you. When you recognize and reflect on even one good thing about yourself, you are building a bridge to a place of kindness and caring. Write down one of the favorite traits about yourself and celebrate why you love this about yourself. People who love themselves don't hurt other people. The more we hate ourselves, the more we want others to suffer. Reflect on the time that you hurt someone else. What inside of you was out of balance during that time? Have you been able to rebalance those parts? That means pull it together. You already know. You take it as it resonates. And finally, let's give you the last inspiration. Some of us ran so far away during a period of survival that we forgot to come back home to ourselves. Return home to yourself. You are safe now. Take a breath and smile. You are enough. If you're feeling discouraged and you feel like you're not enough when you're going through these endings, just know that you are going to make it and that you are more than enough, and you were called to this for a reason in this season, but you are called. That's the main thing that you really do need to know. So with that being said, guess what? You made it through this reading. I really do appreciate you for sticking it out with me. All information will be in the description. And if you need anything, you need reading or anything of that matter, feel free to hit me up. I'm going to try to leave my email address and things, or you can leave it in the comments, and I'll get back with you and tell y'all to get in contact with me. I'd like to thank God, first of all, the Spirit Universe, and all the readers that are out here that are making a difference. I call them out in the video like Sun, Moon, and Stars, Intuitive, Draco, Nobody, Intuitive Kev, Mermaid, Priestess, and Cosmic Royal Time Oracle. Thank them, and I thank them for, like, when I was going through some stuff, when it started my journey, they were the readers for me, and I didn't know that I would be a reader. So, thank them for using their time and their energy to produce another reader. You reach one, you teach one to, you reach one to teach one, so that that person can teach another and reach more people and make this world a better place. I'm your boy Insight. I hope you all have a good day, and I'll holler at you another time. Later.